I welcome you all to this AI Mastering Blueprint by Journal Company. In this lesson, I'm going to be teaching you step by step on how to create your ebook from scratch. Even though if you don't have any experience on ebook, you don't need to panic. I'm going to be walking you step by step on how to create. And also on this particular module, there's a particular lesson in which you are going to learn how you can sell this ebook that we are going to be creating. And you don't need to panic. Yes, do you know that you can create an ebook from any video or from any resource? Okay, even though you don't have an experience, you just want to create an ebook, right? And then you sell it, you market it. So you don't have experience, you don't have the idea, or maybe you have a particular topic on your head and you want to create the ebook concerning that particular topic, and then you don't know how to go about it. You don't need to panic. In this lesson, I'm going to be taking my time and teach you everything from beginner to the expert level. So all you need to do is to pay very close attention so you don't miss any part of this video. All right, so the first thing that we need to do is to get our idea. Okay, for me, let me say, for example, you have a particular topic. Let me say I want to create an ebook concerning stock market in Nigeria. Yes, let me say stock market. Okay, I don't know why that, but let me say I want to create how to invest in it, how to invest. Let me say I want to create an ebook on how to invest in it in the Nigeria stock market. Okay, so what I need to do, let me say I have the topic, I don't have any resource now. I will need to make some research, or maybe from Google or maybe from my YouTube. Okay, let me say if I want to make the research from Google, I just have to come to this place, gather my resource. The first thing that you have to do is to gather your resource. Okay, maybe when the topic comes to your head, then you need to think about how you can actually get a resource, maybe like a book or a video that you are going to get the information in order to create something that packed with value. You don't just create anyhow ebook that people are not going to buy. So that's the first thing that you need to do. And you need to get the resource maybe from online. And if you have your own resource, maybe you have a particular PDF, you don't need to panic. I'm going to be showing you how you can actually convert it to a very good ebook that you can sell and make money from it also. Okay, so the first thing that you need to do, let me say I want to get a resource and concerning Nigeria stock market. I can say I can come here and search for Nigeria stock market. Okay, so I'm searching, like I'm just doing my research. I need a particular stock market that I can use. So I'm just looking for a resource. Okay, we are going to be using video also. You don't need to panic, just pay attention to what I'm doing. So now I can come to this place. Let me see, I need a PDF, a book concerning it. Let me click this one and see. I can carry the text, but you are not going to be using the person directly. You don't need to panic. You may ask, you may be scared of maybe plagiarism and some other things. You don't need to panic. Let me see. Uh, because I'm looking for a particular PDF on how to invest in the Nigeria stock market. Okay, maybe that is the ebook that you want to create, right? Okay, let me carry this. This is SSN, and then this one also is also a PDF. Okay, so this has happened. So I'm going to be downloading this PDF. Okay, this is a PDF on Nigeria stock market. All right, so this is the PDF. This is just the abstract of the PDF. So I'm going to download this PDF. If you download it, then we are going to open. You can open to read it. Okay, and then there's another one again. I'm going to come here, come back. Okay, I think this one is being downloaded. Let me check very well. Okay, so this one has been downloaded. Okay, that is one. Okay, I need to download one more. This one is directly from CBN, so that is Central Bank of Nigeria. Okay, so I'll download the PDF again because I need a very good resource. I need plenty resource. Okay, and then this is another one again. Okay, so this is actually a very good PDF by from CBN. Okay, journalists of apply blah blah blah. So I'll just have to go ahead and download this PDF again. So okay, AI, let me see. Let me put it where I'll see. Let me just name it stock market stock by CBN. Let me just say stock by CBN. Let me just put it on my desktop. Okay, let me just put it on my desktop and then hit OK. Okay, so I just download another PDF again. Okay, so I've downloaded two PDF. Okay, you can download more. You can gather so many resources. You can go ahead and go through the resource, anyone that you like. Look for any particular resource, read it and look at it. Oh, is this resource well detailed? Is it going to give you what you want? You want to create an ebook teaching people on how to invest in the Nigeria stock market, right? So now you need to look for a resource that contains so much information that people are going to, that you know that is going to help people. Okay, you don't just create a something that is not demanding, something that is not going to solve problems. Okay, so now we have gathered some PDF. Now we need videos also. We can gather, we can, look for video resource also. So I'm going to be using my YouTube to get a video on how to invest in the Nigeria stock market, and that one will be more detailed and also direct. All right. Okay, so this is my YouTube. So I'm going to be searching for how to invest in the Nigeria stock market, how to invest in the Nigeria stock market. Okay, how to invest. You see, by that, this is actually something people are even searching for it. That is why it's complete before you even finish typing. It's a keyword, meaning this particular idea is so demanding. Okay, this particular topic that we are working on is demanding. That's the first thing that you need to do. You need to look for something that you know that people are searching for, this something that solves problems. Okay, because this day, if you really want to, if you want to create a product, you create a product that can solve problems. You don't just create any product. Okay, create product, something demanding that people can actually put their money into. Because if the product that you are creating do not have value, if we cannot solve anybody's problem, you are going to find it very difficult to sell it. And that is why when you are making your research, make sure to you work on a particular product that you know that this product is demanded and solve human problem. Okay, because there is a say that if you really want to make money, okay, you need to solve a problem. If you solve a problem, then money will come after it. So always have that at the back of your mind. Solve problem. If you need money, solve problem. Okay, so that is it. So now let me hit OK. Okay, so this is the video that they bring to me. Okay, look at this first video, and the video is specific because I'm specific on my keyword, and because of that, the video they give me is so specific, is tailored to what I'm actually searching for. Okay, if you look very well, how to invest in the Nigeria stock market, okay, and earn a passive income. This video is a good for YouTube to suggest it to me directly. First this thing, first search, like mean it's top first. You know that the video is actually very good. The video is packed with value, and then you can go ahead search for comment. If you notice very well, the video have about 81,000 views, meaning the video is doing well. If the video do not have value, people will not watch and YouTube will not be suggesting it to me, meaning this video is good. So what I need to do now is to when I wanted to create a product like this, what I did was that I checked the comments. Do you understand? I check the comment. What are people saying concerning this video? Is the video helpful? If you see that the video have about 235 comments, meaning it is actually very, very helpful. You see, but thank you, financial Jennifer. God bless you. You see, but that people I love your energy, sister. Please kindly share your portfolio. You see, but they're asking for the best portfolio, meaning the girl really provides solution to problem, solution to people, and that is why a lot of people are demanding hand and portfolio. Okay, because they really like people are eager to invest. Okay, they are eager to invest, and that is why this particular topic is very demanding, right? So always choose a topic that people will actually want to pay for. You don't just work on a product that people are not demanding for it. Okay. So this is cool. So what I need to do next is that I'm not going to be watching the video to learn how to do it. Then I'll not go and be doing my ebook. No, I'm not watching it. And this is where AI comes in. Okay, we are going to do everything. We are going to be doing our 80% of this ebook using AI. You may ask, what am I going to do next? with the PDF I downloaded and this video, how am I going to put everything? I'm not going to be reading through anything. Neither am I going to watch any video. Just pay attention to what I'm going to be doing. Now, what I need to do now is to get this video link. Okay, just copy the video link. And then let's open a new tab. Open a new tab, search for notebook LM. Okay, see what I'm going to do. This will give you, this was built for this specific reason. So this is going to give us a very good result and make our work much easier than ChatGPT. All right, so that's why I love notebook LM. All right, so if you come here, this is notebook LM and this is how it look like. Okay, great. If you come, this is a particular project I was working on. So this is not what we want. So go ahead and click create notebook. Okay, new notebook. And then if you look very well, we want to build our notebook from scratch, right? So if you look very well, you're going to see you can either upload file, links, drive, copy text. Okay, that is for those that already have an idea. You want to put your own text, right? You want to type your idea yourself, and then this will help you to optimize it. You can go ahead and use this copy text, or maybe you have a particular PDF or a particular note on your drive. You can use drive, or maybe you have a link. This is what you are going to be working on more, and this too, because what we did was that we get a PDF from CBN and also from Nigeria Exchange Limit, right? This two, it's a PDF, so we will have to upload it, and then the links that we just got from YouTube, right? So what I need to do now is to go ahead and click this particular links from YouTube, and then the link that we just got from YouTube, go ahead and paste it here, and then insert, and then add resource again. Come to add resource again, but this time around, the resource that we just downloaded from Nigeria Exchange and then Nigeria. Okay, I want us to add more video for us to have a very good information, a detailed information of the ebook that we are creating. For us to have a very good insight, I need to do more research, add more resource. Okay, the the more resource you add, the more information that you are going to get. All right, it is very good to have resource from different people, okay, from different platforms. A lot of resource will help you, but don't confuse the AI. Make sure you put something. Don't put any other topic apart from what you are working in. Everything that we are doing is concerning invest in the stock market in Nigeria. So make sure you don't go and be putting other resource that is not related to what we are doing, so that you don't confuse the AI, in order for you to have a very good information. So I'm going to be adding more video. So I'll come back here. The second video that they suggest to me after this lady's video is this particular video, and this video have 16K views. So I'll go again and search. This one have 42, and this one have 42 again, and then you can glance through the comment section to see who is doing well. Okay, if you look at the comment section, you are going to see that a lot of people are commenting. If the thing is good, you are going to know. So I'll click share, and then okay, I'll just come to this. Okay, let's click here and copy this video link, or you can just come here and copy it from here. This is the link also here. So I'll copy this video link again, go back to my notebook LM. No, I'm not uploading. No, I'm not uploading yet. Okay, so I'll click the link and then paste this, provide this link again, insert. Okay, so the same thing, I need one more video again from another person. See how to buy stock. Okay, this one will be very helpful, but I need how to invest in Nigeria stock market. Okay, let me carry this person. Okay, and then boom, carry this link again. Okay, you see that I provide enough resource, right? I'll come to add resource, then YouTube link again, and then paste, and then insert. Okay, then I need to add more resource, but this time around I want to provide the PDF that we just got from CBN. So carry the PDF. Okay, come to download. The PDF should be here. Look at this. This is the one. This is the one that we got from, I think, that SS something. Okay, So the one that we got from these people, Nigeria Exchange Limit. So that's the one we just uploaded. Then we are going to upload the one that I got from CBN, right? That one I save it on my desktop. So okay, stock by CBN. Remember when I save it, then open it and then insert. So now you see now that we have currently we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 resources. You can add more depending on what you are actually working on, depending on your project. Okay, you can add more. And as you can see, now this is what you pay. Now pay very close attention to this resource. Any resource that you don't want to use, maybe the resource is here and you don't want to use it, maybe you upload it and then at the end of it, or you feel like this resource will not give you the result that you want, you uncheck the resource. If you uncheck it, anything that you are going to be doing is not going to be here, it's not going to be included. And do you know one thing? You can actually convert this, you can get a podcast. Yes, having two people having conversation, having a debate on a particular ebook that you are creating. You can actually create an audio book from this particular resource, audio book, and a video, kind of like a explainer video from this resource that you will have. Don't worry, we are going to be working on everything. I'm going to be showing you everything. And also you can create a mind map. This is just like the modules, right? Like the module of everything. Like if to ease your work, okay, you can actually go with that. And also you can create a quiz depending on what you are doing. But we are not going to create a quiz, we are not creating a quiz, we just want to create an ebook. So the next thing that we need to do now, do you know one thing? You can actually ask any information that you want from this. Let me say you want a particular information. Now I can type anything. What is stock market here? Concerning this, I'm going to get it. I'm going to get the answer directly. Anything that you want. This notebook LLM can be teaching you everything step by step. As long as that answer is here, okay. As long as the answer is on any of these particular resource that we provided, is going to be here. And do you know one thing? If he give you the answer, now look at the answer that he give us. You see, they provide transcript from the financial Jennifer. Okay, this financial Jennifer, right? If you click, if you want to know is where the resource come from. Okay, let me show you something in econ. If you want to know where this particular answer come from, you can click this particular number at the end of it. Or it actually came from this particular answer, number one. It came from this resource, SSR blah blah blah, that PDF. Let me show you the PDF. Mean this PDF that we provided, okay, that we got from Nigeria Exchange Limit. So that is what is going to be here, right? So this is cool, this is nice. Okay, so now, but we want to create a full ebook, right? You can go ahead and be writing everything step by step, but in this particular aspect, this is what we are going to do. Let me say, it depends on how do you want the ebook to be, how many pages of ebook do you want to create from this. But pay attention, I wouldn't want you to be creating, when it comes to ebook, I don't want you to be creating a something very large, very bulky. Your ebook shouldn't be more than 10 pages. Although it depends, sha, but for me, I will not create nothing. I will not create more than 10 pages because people actually, especially in Nigeria here, people don't like reading that much. They just need a very quick answer, right? Something that can solve their problem in a short period of time. Yeah, I wouldn't want to get an ebook that I have to be reading as if I'm reading for exam. No, I need something that can answer, that can, solve my problem very, very fast. So whatever you are doing, you will just need a summary. Then the summary of everything, all these results that we provided, right? I can get the summary of everything. And then from that summary, right? From that summary, I can actually convert that summary to my own ebook. Remember the summary from all this, if you convert it to ebook, you are going to have a very detailed ebooks, right? That is what we are going to do. So now let me show you what you can do. Now I'm going to tell the AI that give me the summary give me a detailed summary on how to invest on how give me a detailed summary on how to invest in the Nigeria stock market. Okay, in the Nigeria stock market. Okay, it's not going to give you any information that is not on these particular resources that we provide. All right, so that's why I'm not going to say according to this resource. No, I just say give me a detailed summary and then hit OK. So what this AI is going to do is that it's going to summarize all the it's going to summarize everything here. Okay, the summary of everything that we provide is going to be it's going to be bulky though, but with that we are going to have a detailed information on how to invest in the Nigeria stock market. And then here we go, look at it. Okay, so look at the summary. Okay, a detailed summary of how to invest in the Nigeria stock market involves several steps, from getting from setting up an investment gateway to analyzing potential stock and managing your investment. You see that. See the platform, if you look like this is well detailed already. The investment process, you start from, yes, if you want to invest in the Nigeria stock market, the first thing is the investment process. Okay, if you look step one, you look at the way it break everything down in detail for us. Step one, open a brokerage account. Yes, you know what is broker, right? A broker, like broker, we have something like all those bamboo and all those PG vest. Those are actually a broker. Okay, to begin investing, you must open a brokerage account, which acts as your gateway into the stock market. Okay, like those broker are like people that you can actually have access to, have access to stock. Like if you want to get a Dangote stock right now, maybe Dangote cement stock, if you want to get it right now, if you go to a broker like Bamboo, you can buy a Dangote stock market, and also maybe Zenith Bank or Access stock, you can actually buy from those broker. Okay, that is the broker for you. Step one, open a broker account, which you can use any of the platform. Okay, and then platform option. You see, it still give you the platform option. You understand, guy? This is top notch. This is cool. You don't like this is only this summary is already a book on its own. It can teach anybody on how to go about everything. Look at the summary. The platform, you see, but look at the platform that you can actually, the broker that you can actually use: Cardia Storm, ARM, United Capital as well, as far as Bamboo, the one I just told you about, Bamboo, yes. And then Trove, yes, I've used Trove, or I've used Trove before. This is Nigeria company, and also Bamboo is Nigeria company also. And then this ARM and then Cardia Stone, you can also have access to them from Nigeria. Okay, so these are the broker. It don't just give you the broker, it don't just give you the step, also suggest a broker that you can use also. Okay, and then if you want to know where this particular source come from, you can click the number. If you click the number, you are going to know the sources that actually teach this particular broker, like the sources that teach it. You can get it. You see how to invest in the Nigeria. Look at the source that provided, right? This source that provided, this is the source. You can go to the source. Look at the sources. This is the source where it come from. It's here. Okay, how to invest in the Nigeria stock market. This particular answer, this is where it come from. That is what I'm trying to say. You see this particular video that we embedded. So this is where you can find this. And if you watch this video, you see that all this answer on this, the answer that this gave us is here. It was taken from this particular video. Even though you don't watch the video, you were able to get the summary of the video, the step by step. And the reason why this become fully yours is that this is not, it's just you gather so many information, okay, from so many resources, and then you sit down and then bring out the ebook. So you have 100% copyright of this. Yeah, so you have 100% royalty of this particular ebook that you are creating. Okay, so guys, this is cool, this is nice. So the next thing that we need to do now, let's close this particular tab. So now everything, like, look at it, like it's detailed, like this summary is detailed. All right, so now what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to say, from this summary, now it is time. How many pages of ebook do you want to create? 1 page, 2 page, 3 page, 4 page? How many pages do you want to create? For me, I'm going to go with, I need something very light that anybody can just take a copy, read it, and then know how to invest in the Nigeria stock market, because it's not everybody that want to read a bunch of books. For example, like me, I don't like reading that much. So if you even give me too much book, I'm not going to read it. All right, so the next thing that we need to do now is to, now we have, is just this thing that we just did is just like we have trained the AI. Okay, we have trained the book LM. The next thing that we need to do now, for me, I only need 5 pages of book. Okay, I don't need something too bulky because people don't like reading too much, like just like me. If you give me too much book, I'm not going to read it. So I only need 5 pages detail from the from the summary and the key point. So that is what I'm going to use. And because of that, I have created a well structured prompt. I've write a well structured prompt that after you provide your resource, you just paste that prompt here, and then Notebook LM is going to help you to structure the ebook, the pages step by step. Okay, you don't need to panic. I'm going to be providing this particular prompt. This is already made prompt. Okay, this already made prompt that I have been working on for a very long time now. Okay, this prompt you can't see it anywhere. It's a very expensive prompt. Okay, packed with information and value. So all I need to do now is to go ahead and provide down my prompt. Okay, look at the prompt now. You are going to see what is inside this prompt. Okay, now look at my prompt. I say, using only the summary, insight, and key points from the resource I have uploaded, generate a full written, well structured, and professional 5-page ebook that teaches complete beginners how to invest in the Nigeria stock market. Do you understand? Now, get this thing point. Get this very now. Get this thing now. Using only the summaries. Okay, like now, I'm trying to train the AI that it's going to be using only the summary from this particular resource, insight, and the key points. Do you understand? Like the key point from this particular resource that I provide, all these resources, the key point, the summary, and the insight from the resource I uploaded generate fully written, well-structured, and professional 5-page ebook that teaches complete beginner how to invest in the Nigeria stock market. Okay, now that is not just all. The ebook must be written in simple, clear, and a beginner-friendly language. Good, and then structure like a read, and then structure like a read published ebook, educational, practical, and actionable. Do you understand? Like this prompt is already made prompt. All you need to do after you provide your resource, go ahead and paste this my prompt, and then boom, you are going to get a good result. You don't need to panic. You are going to see the result that we are going to be working on. And I also did something here from the prompt. If you look very well, structure the book strictly into 5 detailed pages as follows. I don't just paste the prompt that, oh, let me write it. I make sure I give you the instruction so that I'll be able to get a very good result. Okay, because people like something, like I said, people like something that is packed with value. Okay, because they are using their money to buy this ebook, so you need to give them the information, the value that they are paying for. All right. So now page one, this is what I want to say. What is now one good thing that this prompt is going to help you is that, okay, the prompt will structure the modules for you. If you look very well, I'm going to say, what is the Nigeria stock market? Now, page one, introduction to the Nigeria stock market. What is the Nigeria stock market is? Okay, what is the Nigeria exchange? Why people invest in stock market? Benefit of investing in the Nigeria stock market? Common myths and fears about the stock investment. Who is this book is for? Do you understand? Guy, this is cool. This is nice. And then page two, how the Nigeria stock market works, how stock function, the role of the stockbroker, the role of the Nigeria stock market, difference between primary and secondary markets. Okay, then page three, this is what, like, this is a well already made prompt, okay, that you can actually just go ahead and paste and then get a good result. And then page five, market profit, page five, making profit, managing risk, and growing your wealth. So all I need to do now after imputing this prompt, I just have to go ahead and hit generate. Okay, and now let's watch and see the magic from Notebook LM. Let's see what we are going to get. And as our book is being generated, now let me show you something here. If you can also create an audio book from this particular website. Okay, maybe this resource that you provided, you can also use it to create an audiobook for those that don't want to read. Okay, and also you can use it to create an explainer whiteboard video. Okay, you can actually use it to create an explainer video, and we are going to be creating it also. And for you to do that, if you look very well, I'm going to say audio overview, generate an AI podcast. This is just like they are going to, what they are going to do is that it's just like they are explaining it, just like two people sitting down having conversation, like the insight they are going to be like, it's just like a podcast, right? So that's why I'm going to, no worry, when I generated it, you are going to see how it works. Okay, go ahead and click it, and then it will start generating. And then the video, this is just like explainer video, it's just like a slide. All right, go ahead and click it. And then the mind map, the mind map is just like the models. Okay, it's just like this key point is highlighted, like it's going to put everything like just like a chapter by chapter, right? Go ahead and click it again, and then okay, let's stop there. So as you can see, those is being generated there, generating mind map, and then generating video, and also and generating mind map, generating videos, and also generating audio view. Now let's watch and see the magic. Now the mind map has been created. Let's go ahead and see the mind map. And before that, if you look very well, our book has been created also. Look at it. But let me quickly show you this mind map. Okay, now this is how the mind map look like. Look at the mind map. Okay, investing in the Nigeria stock market. Okay, if you look very well, the mind map now is just like the modus. Okay, like just like the chapter, the content, right? Why invest in the Nigeria stock market? What is the stock investment? Process of investing, beginner step, stock, common investor mistake, and then market risk factors and stock return. All right. So you see how this thing, and you can actually go ahead and download it. Like you can give this one to those that buy from you as a bonus. Do you understand? With that, you can just jump to anyone and then start reading it. Click this one and start reading why investing in Nigeria stock market. Click it, and then you are going to get it. Guy, this is cool. This is nice. You will love it. Okay, you are going to love this. All right. The video and also the audio is being generated. Now let's wait for that one. And as that one is generated, now let me quickly show you something. Our book has been generated. Now let me show you. Okay, now look at it. The title, The Nigerian Way to Wealth, a beginner's ebook on stock investment, right? And it actually suggests a particular title for us, okay? Page one, look at the introduction to the Nigeria stock market. You see that because of the prompt that we provided, everything is structured, is tailored, okay? Everything just goes so well according to the prompt that we input, right? Look at it, what the Nigeria stock market is, and then the Nigeria stock market provide an avenue for investor, for community, blah blah blah, all those stuff. Now don't worry about this number, it's not going to be on your ebook. When you copy this thing, it's not going to be there. Okay, and then look at it, page one, look at page one, and then page one ends, and it's so detailed. Page one ends here, and then page two, how the Nigeria stock market works. Okay, now page one is introduction to the Nigeria stock market, which is what we actually tell the AI to do. And then the page two is how the Nigeria stock market works, which is how stocks function. When you buy stock, you acquire a piece of ownership in corporation. As a part of owner, you share in the company's potential benefits such as dividends and growth. Like, this is just so detailed. Guy, this is cool. This is nice. And then look at this table. Now, this is the segment. Look at it. Difference between the primary and the secondary market. Remember, this is because of the prompt that we input, that everything is structured and tailored according to the prompt that we input, right? And then look at it, the difference between the primary and secondary market, and then they even provide a table for us. Okay, look at it, man. Look at it, market segment, function, proceed, blah blah blah, all those stuff. Like, guy, this is cool. This is nice. And then page three, step by step guide to start marketing, blah blah blah. And then step one, and the page three is actually step by step guide to start the investing in Nigeria. Okay, so that is the page three. That's what the page three contains. And then here we go. And then page four, look at this, smart investment strategies for the Nigerian investors. Okay, and then page five, which is the last one, making profit, managing risk, and growing wealth, which is page five. Now let me show you why everything is tailored like this. Okay, if you look at the prompt, if you look at the prompt now, the prompt that we provided, the prompt that I provided, look at it. You see that it followed the prompt that I provided, right? The last page, marketing profit margin, right? So that is why it is like that. That is the last page. It is what I tell the AI to do. And that is why I have to put that prompt so that I will get a specific result the way I want it. All right. You see, by making profit, managing risks, and blah blah blah, all those stuff. Okay. So now this one is still working. This audio and video, they are still generating. Sometimes it does take time, so we just have to be patient, but it's going to work definitely. Okay, so now we have gotten our book, right? Our book, now we have done 70%. The next thing that we need to do is, what we need to do now is to convert this ebook. Like, you need to convert it to readable, like put it on a particular, maybe you convert it to PDF, or convert it to whatever. If you want to style it, like there's some book that there's picture and some stuff there. If you don't want to style, if you just want to directly convert it to PDF, you can just copy this, head over to maybe Microsoft Word or Google Document, paste it, and then all you need to do now is to create the cover and then put it and then go ahead and sell it. But if you want to design it, then you need to use Canva. Okay, if you want to design the book to make the book look okay, because there are some book that the middle of it you are going to see some images, some things, some colored, blah blah blah, all those stuff. So if you want to style it, you can use Canva. Okay, so let's okay. I want something very good for you because I want you to know how to do this in detail because you can also do for your clients. So because of that, I'm going to be walking you through the Canva journey, right? So let me show you how you can actually put this on your Canva, right? How to use Canva to edit the book, okay? Because that is more advanced than just copy this, put it on Word, Microsoft Word, and then save it as PDF, or put it on document, save it as PDF. So let's use Canva so that because it's more advanced, right? Okay, so open a new tab, search for Canva. Okay, look at this Canva Visual. Okay, so here we are on Canva. So the next thing that you need to do is to come to here, come here and search for ebook template. Okay, ebook template, and then hit OK. Okay, so here we are. You see, but there are a lot of templates here that you can choose from. Okay, and I'm using the free Canva. Actually, it is free. I'm using the free Canva. Anyone that you know you cannot use is actually you are going to see a pro there. Let me see something like this. You see that this crown, meaning this one is a pro. You can't use it unless you upgrade to the Canva Pro, and it's 5 pages. Okay, so you just have to. If you are using the Pro, congrats, can have access to as much as you can. Okay, but if you are using the free version, then just like the one I'm using now, you can just go ahead and select from the one that is free. Okay, select any one that you like that is free that you can use. 6 page, 12 page, this one is free though, but I'm looking for the one that is 5 page, or you can delete it. Actually, we can edit it, delete it, remove anyone that you don't want. This one is 5 page, but it is pro. Okay, this one is 8 page. Okay, this one is 11 pages. Okay, let me you just select anything that you know it resonates with what you are doing. Okay, and you can by categories. Okay, you can select by category. If I click this category, I can select it. I can say this one is covers. Okay, ebook cover, document, presentation, stories, book posts, blah blah blah, all those stuff, right? But I'm going to go with the manual way so that I can have option, too much option, right? This one is 15 page. So I'll just have to go ahead and select anyone. Okay, let me not waste much time. Let me go ahead and select this particular one. This one is 11 pages though. Okay, let me just select it. Okay, as you can see, so this is the book. If you want to style it, okay, if you want to style it, all right. So this is the book. But should in case, let me quickly show you something. If you don't want to style it, you want to do sharp sharp something. As long as the book is good, people are going to buy. Okay, because anybody that bought the book, anybody that will see how the books look like, the person have already made payment, right? Before the person will see if you style it. The main important thing is the information on the book. But if you want to go with the Microsoft Word, I can show you that. That one is to just convert it to PDF. Okay, everything just copy paste it, convert it to PDF. All right. So just create new pages. Okay, so you can just come here, paste. Okay, that one you just come here, paste it. After you paste it, then you save. You are going to save as a PDF. Okay, you are going to be saving it as a PDF. If you want to use a Microsoft, okay, paste it, then save as a PDF. But that one is not an issue. We are going to go with the Canva. Okay, so now for the Canva, now this is what you are going to do. This one look more matured, more like serious, advanced, especially when you are doing it for people, for clients. Okay, I'll highly recommend you to use this one. Okay, then you are going to see customize. Go ahead and click customize. Okay, and then here are the books. You see how the books look like, right? You can remove any pages that you don't want here. You can remove any page. Okay, you can remove any page and add pages. Okay, let me say I don't want this page now. This is how it's going to look like. Oh, this is how it's going to look like. Look at the first page. You can change this image and add your own image on it. Okay, maybe you have a particular image on stock. You can just go ahead and change it. Table of content, Remember, we have the table of content, which is five, which is no. If you notice very well, page one, everything have their own topic, right? The summary, the topic of the each pages, you can go ahead and put it here as the table of your content, right? And then this is the first page now. You put it everything. Let me show you how you can edit it. For you to edit it, look at, let me say for example, if you want the topic of the of our book, come here, the topic. Now let me look for the topic. I think Notebook LM suggests a topic for us, right? Okay. Okay, so this is the topic that they suggested. So you just have to copy. This thing is just drag and drop, copy, like copy and paste. So you don't need to panic. Okay, you can come here and then paste the one that you just copy. Okay, you see, but the Nigeria way to invest in the stock market, right? Just paste it. You can zoom it by use your two finger by zooming. There's a particular this thing here. Okay, you see the way I just change the topic, right? Okay, you can move it to anywhere you want. Okay, by a so person. I'm going to remove this, delete it, just highlight it, click a backspace, and then it will be deleted. You see how I was able to move everything now. You see. Okay, wow, guy, this is cool. You see, gradually we are turning it to our own, right? This image, if you don't want to see it, look at this image. If you don't want to see it, you can go ahead and remove it. Just change it. You can add more page. Let me say you want to add page at the middle. You click here. The page is going to be added at the middle, right? So now I want to change this particular image, right? Let me show you how you can actually change this image. Okay, so for you to remove this image, if you highlight the image, you are going to see this upload, right? If you click this upload, it's going to bring you here. This is something that I uploaded yesterday. This one is already on my media library on Canva. Okay, this particular image. But if you want to bring your own image, sorry, I like the image, then come to upload. You are going to see upload file. You can go ahead and bring your own file. Okay, if you have your own file, let me see, select desktop now. If I have any image, okay, let me just use this image. Okay, and then the image will be uploaded. All right, see, by it's uploading, right? If it is upload, I can just bring it here instead. Okay, you see, but after it uploaded, you can click. If you click it, it's going to be here. Okay, let me close. If you see this arrow collapse, to close it, and then I can remove this particular one. Okay, backspace to be removed, and then you bring this one here. Okay, you see how I'm editing it, right? You can edit it to turn this to your own, right? This is Canva. It's very easy. It's drag and drop, and copy and paste, right? You see, but you see, I just put my own image. If you are working on a particular ebook, you should have an image. Get your image ready already. That is why we have how to actually create all those images, how to design. Everything is complete on this particular AI mastering blueprint. Okay, now I just change the image to my own, and then the table of content. Look at your content, your table of your content, chapter one, page 1, 2, 3. You can go ahead and change it. All right, so our chapter one now, we can, like I said, depend on the content, what you actually what your content is about, your page one, page two, depend on how you want the content. Your chapter one, what is about your chapter one, chapter two? Our one is chapter five, right? We have 5 chapter, right? You can go ahead and edit it, change it. If you click any of this, it's editable. If you click any of it, you can go ahead and you see, but you can change it to anything that you want. And then if you want to remove any of this particular if you want to remove any of these pages, you can go ahead and click. If you click this particular delete page, it's going to be deleted. You see, but it has been deleted. Okay, and then now how do you now paste the note from here, from your notebook LM? Okay, for you to paste, let me say chapter one. If you want to carry chapter one, you can come here. Just go ahead and copy all the chapter one. I can say, okay, you see, but this is where chapter one end. So I just have to copy my chapter one here, copy, and then go back to my Canva, right? And then I can come here and paste it. Okay, so I just paste it. Look at that. Okay, you see that this page is very, very, very long. See what I'm going to do. The page is long, right? You can adjust this because I'm going to be editing it very well. the one that I paste is very long, so I have to remove all these parts. Okay, I just paste my own, right? I'll remove this part. All this image, you can remove it. If you want to add the image, after you click the same way we add this image, you can go ahead and replace the image. You see, but you can go ahead and replace it. But me, I don't want image. Depend on how your this thing is, depend on how the type of content that you are creating, just remove it. And then I'm going to click here. Okay, so that it will fit to my own page. I want it to fit. Okay, okay, I'm going to drag it down. I'll drag it here. Let's make it a little bit wider. You click here, you can adjust it. You see, bar. So remove it, move it around. You see, so you can just move it around. Okay, this particular one you can remove it. Let me say I put journal. Okay, let me say I can put big journal, right? Your name, just put your name there, adjust it. Okay, and then see, but the page one is ready. You see, let me zoom it so that you see. All right, you see how the thing go. Page one, introduction to this particular place. It should be this is not introduction. I'm just doing it for just example purpose. I can remove this part. Okay, this one, it should be your introduction. Okay, it should be your introduction. It shouldn't be my name. Let me correct it. It shouldn't be my name. Okay, you can just adjust it to fit very well. Let me see. Okay, you see, page one, page two, it seems that now it's complete, right? It is now complete. Let me copy this. See, I just paste it. Yeah, introduction to page one. You see that big font, I just change it. Okay, you can go ahead and change the font. Introduction to the Nigeria stock market. That's what the first page is about. If I paste it, then I need to delete this one here. Okay, I need to delete this particular one, right? Because this one is the heading. I'm not supposed to copy it follow from notebook LM, right? You see, so introduction, which is page one. You can change the page title. Okay, from here you can change it. It can't already, like, this is the topic. Let me zoom it very well. This is the topic. I added my image and then content. Okay, that is table of content, and then page introduction. It starts from here. The same way, if you like, you come here, remove this part, depend on how. If you want to add image, you come here, upload. You can add any image there. Let me say I want to add this particular image. If you want to add any image, you see by the image that I just added. You see by the image has been added. See, I just added the image. Anywhere you want to, this image is actually the image is actually a landscape. So that is why it's like this. All right. You see, you can add image, you can remove, you can add anyhow you just want it to be. I can actually turn this image around. You see, but it's just small, it's just drag and drop. All right, you see, that is how they add all those image that you just see, all this image. That is how they added it. Okay, if you click any pages, click here and remove any part, depend on the template, click upload, add the image. If you want to add image, if you want to edit this place, just double click and then see bar edit it. Just play around with it, play around with it. So these are to go about it. If you want to add more page, if you want to add page, because you don't want to design a new one, so what I will advise you to do is click duplicate. Okay, if you click duplicate page, the page will be duplicated. Then you now select it, remove everything there and start to edit it again. So that's how to go about it. Instead of you to create your own page from scratch, you just have to duplicate the page. It will add another page, then you edit it. Okay, so this is how to just go about it. You can remove all these things. Okay, like this, your image will be very, very nice. Your design will be very, very okay. It is better than just use PDF directly, just convert it to PDF from Word. That one is not going to, the visual is not going to be very okay. So that's why I advise you use Canva to edit it. And when you are done with everything, when you edit everything, now let me show you something. When you are done with everything, then you go ahead and click, you see this chair, right? Go ahead and click this chair. And then if you click the share, then you are going to see this download. Okay, download. Go ahead and click download. Okay, it's going to be on download it as a PDF standard. Okay, or you can print it PDF, print it directly, or you just download it as PDF standard. And then you see by compress, flatten, blah blah blah. Go ahead and 11 pages download, and this is actually for free. And then you see by PDF standard downloading. Okay, so now it's going to be downloaded into my gallery successfully, right? You see by now, you see by it has been downloaded successfully. Okay, now my ebook is ready. It's ready. So that's how, if you come to page 2, if you come to this page 2 on your notebook LM, come here, come to your page 2. After you edit the page 1, come here to your page 2, copy it, the same method, copy your page 2. Okay, Control C, copy it, and then come here, look for another page, remove all these things if you don't want, depend on how you want it. If you want to remove, if you want, you can change any of this image, replace it with your own. And then where you need to put your text, go ahead and paste it, adjust it to fit what you want. What the page 2, paste it, adjust it to what you want, and then you are good to go. Okay, after you do everything, you edit it to your satisfaction, and then you go ahead and share, and then download it as a PDF. All right, download it as PDF. So now I'm going to show you, the next thing to do is to create an ebook cover, the cover that you are going to use to sell this book. Okay, I'm going to show you how to create that also. But before that, I'll have to create the audio. Our audio book is ready. Okay, look at it. The audio book is ready. Okay, go ahead and click play. Now let's play it and see. Okay, so the audio book is ready. The video book, my network interrupted, so the video, the slide, which is the video aspect, is still generating, so we need to wait a little bit. But the audio is ready. Look at it, the audio is ready. So now let's play the audio book and see how it's going to look like.
Welcome back to the deep dive. Today we are looking at a market that I think a lot of serious investors tend to overlook, but the returns, I mean, they're genuinely astonishing. We're talking about the Nigerian stock market.
We really are. And this isn't just hype. The sources you sent over, they detail a performance metric that should make any global investor really sit up and take notice.
I mean, in a recent 6-month period, the Nigerian market returned over 33%.
33%, yeah.
To put that into perspective for you,
Yeah.
the S&P 500 in the US, during that same time frame,
Okay, so you can download this audio book. You click here, see download it. It's going to be downloaded into your gallery successfully. Okay, you can go ahead and download it. You see, it's already downloading, and then the video is getting ready. So when the video is ready, I'm going to show you. All right, guys. So this video book has been generated, the video aspect has been generated. Now let me show you this video aspect, okay, before we end this particular lesson and move to the next lesson, which is creating your ebook cover, before we now move to the last lesson, which is selling your ebook. Okay, let's play it and see. Okay, open it very well. All right, go ahead and open.
All right, let's jump right in. Have you ever looked at the Nigerian stock market and thought it seemed, well, kind of complicated? What if I told you it's actually packed with some incredible potential, especially for us, right here in Nigeria? In this explainer, we're going to pull back the curtain and break it all down, nice and simple. So, to kick things off, I want to tell you a quick story. It's a really simple tale about two friends, a little bit of money, and two totally different decisions. So, meet Ima and Nika. They both start out with 100,000 naira to invest. Ima, she looks overseas, right? She puts her cash into those big popular US stocks that everyone's buzzing about. But Nika decides to play with what we could call a home advantage. She invests in the Nigerian banks she actually uses, the companies whose products are in her kitchen. You get the idea. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. After just 1 year, Ima's investment grew to about 126,000 naira. Hey, that's not bad at all. But Neka, her 100,000 naira, it turned into 250,000 naira. Just think about that. That's more than double her money, all by investing in the market she already knew and understood. This little story, it perfectly sets the stage for the power we're about to unlock. So, what was Nika's secret sauce? How'd she do it? Well, it all boils down to a simple but really powerful idea. When you invest in the Nigerian market, you're not just playing around with numbers on a screen. You're buying a small piece of Nigeria's biggest and best businesses. Let's get crystal clear on what a stock or a share really is. Forget all the complicated charts for a minute. Imagine you buy a share of, say, Zenith Bank. You literally become a part owner. I mean, you own a tiny, tiny piece of every single branch, every ATM, and you get a tiny slice of their profits. It's that real. And as that company grows, the value of your little piece grows right along with it. And the perks of doing this here at home, they are huge. First, as we saw with Neka, the potential for high returns is absolutely there. A big part of that is your local knowledge advantage. You already know these companies. Plus, your money isn't tied up forever. It's liquid, which is just a fancy way of saying you can usually get your cash out in about 3 days. You can also earn money in 2 ways, through dividends, which is the company sharing its profits with you, and through capital growth, when the share price itself goes up. You can even use your shares as collateral to get a loan. And honestly, the best part? It's so accessible. You can get started with just a few thousand naira. Okay, so you see the potential. You're probably thinking, all right, I'm interested. But how in the world do I actually start? Perfect. Let's get practical. Here is your simple 5-step launchpad to get you going. Here it is. That's it. 5 straightforward steps. Number 1, you're buying a piece of a real business, not just.
Guys, this is cool. This is nice. You see how the video looks like. If for you to download the video, you just have to look at this drop down arrow, and then your video will be downloaded into your gallery successfully. All right. As you can see, the video is downloaded. It's downloading. The video is downloading already. Okay. So you look at the video aspect, the audio aspect, the mind map, and this is thumbs up. Guys, this is cool. This is what we want, and we got it right. You see how we are able to Ju- you see how we are able to create an ebook from scratch even without no experience, using just a random resources that we just see. Okay, using just a resource from online in minutes. Okay, guys, this is cool. This is nice. Okay, and this is basically how you can create your ebooks. So now that we have done creating the ebook, the next thing that we need to do is to head over to any platform and create the covers. Okay, and then after that, then we get ready on how to sell the book. Okay, so we are going to be so this all for this lesson. So now let's move on to the next lesson on this model, which is how to create your ebook cover.